All right, so today I'm going to show you how to code your G Series BMW so that your ambient light strip changes colors. As you can see, mine's a solid color right now and my bottom strip is not lit up. The bottom strip is not lit up because of how I had the car coded right now. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if I turn my menu off, my ambient lighting, and turn it back on, it starts to cycle through colors. So the reason mine does that is because I have it coded to RGB mid toggle. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. So again, let's turn it off. You saw that it was cycling through colors. If I turn it back on, it probably will go back to being a single color. So it went to the default orange color. And then if I do that again and turn it back on, ambient lighting starts doing this little dance. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First, you're going to need your Ethernet cable, and then you're going to need Bimmercode and either an iPhone or an Android. So let's get started. All right, so once we're in Bimmercode, we want to connect to your car. So select your series, hit connect, let it identify your control units. We'll finish up in just a sec here. One more sec. All right, so now that we're here, I'm gonna look for your body domain controller. And your body domain controller is what controls your lighting, your ambient lights, and some other things. So we want to find expert mode, which is near the bottom. But first, we're just checking out all the menus in here, seeing what's here, seeing what's available. So we want to make our way into expert mode. And what we're going to do in there is basically code the ambient light master to cycle through the lighting. So you hit expert mode and we're looking for 3073 LCI master. So that'll control this functionality. Once we're in there, there's quite a big menu, but the one we're looking for is near the top. It's called ambient modus, MODUS. And that one's near the top. Let me make sure I just don't scroll past it. Okay, yeah, so there it is, it's stuck near the top. So when you come in here originally, your car might say RGB layering, or it might be coded to something else. You need to code it to RGB mid toggle, so just select toggle. And then once you select toggle, it'll do what I showed you in the video earlier where it changes colors. RGB layering is when you have both the top and bottom ambient light strip activated. When you do this, your bottom strip will no longer turn on, but your top one will change colors. So come out of here, back out, hit code before you fully back out, code your car, disconnect at the bottom here, and then we're going to jump out of here and go back in the car, and I'll show you exactly how the lights work. Okay, so now that you've seen how to code it through Bimmercode using expert mode, you can understand how I did this. It's fairly simple DIY. I personally love it, especially at night. You know, you turn the lights off and you're just cruising, like lights are just changing colors. There's been some contention about how to actually activate this. Some people are saying you can press 6 and 7 preset buttons with the doors locked, car off. I personally haven't found this to work at all. It doesn't do anything in my case. My car is a 2017. It's a pre-LCI. It's a 5 Series. I don't know if any of that matters, but that method does not work. The only way that I've seen to get your ambient lighting to do this is to code it with Bimmercode using expert mode. And until I see a video saying otherwise, that's the evidence that I have. So yeah. And again, if you just come here to ambient lighting menu, deselect it, you can turn it fully off, select it again. It's going to show you a solid color, whatever the default one is, usually BMW orange. And then you do that same thing again, and it will start to cycle through colors again, just like Rainbow Road. I love it. Enjoy.